Hey, it's DJ from CSVAPE.com, and today we're going to be going over the Ohmega RTA by Advken. The Ohmega RTA by Advken. The Ohmega RTA has a big stainless chimney for better airflow and performance. The glass tank section and large adjustable airflow control makes for maximum performance, flavor, and vapor production. Dual square posts with large holes for easy coil builds, and a knurled top cap and airflow ring make it easy to top fill and adjust airflow. So the Ohmega RTA by Advken, it is a very large tank. That's one thing that people would notice firsthand. It does have a large building chamber and a top fill feature. Now I'm going to show you exactly what the building deck looks like, just so you have an idea. I want to unscrew this. And if you can notice, it does have a velocity style deck and a gold plated positive. There is a ring around the base that will be there to secure your cotton in place when you do build it and you do cotton it. That's good and convenient for the fact of your cotton not being crazy and frayed or getting caught in any threads. Because once you build it and you cotton it and you were to thread it back on, if there's any frays or any loose hairs of the cotton, of course it will get caught in the threads and it will pull it. That will cause leaking issues and inconsistent performance. Now this ring is removable. So naturally what you would do is you would remove the ring while you're building it. You would mount your coils, one on each side, and you would tuck your cotton down into these wells. Once you've cottoned it up and you've pre-saturated the cotton so you can kind of lay it down so it won't be too frayed, you would reinstall the ring to secure the cotton so it no longer moves. Then you would proceed to screw the base into the tank. Now, if you notice, I want to show you something. Now, there's the juice control holes on this tank. And if you notice here, if you spin the base, either clockwise or counterclockwise, either way, you can close it off and reopen it. But you don't want to turn it counterclockwise too much or else you'll be technically loosening it up. So you want to go to where it's all the way tight, and then you can unscrew it a little bit to close off the juice feed. Now the reason why you need to do this is because when you are filling it up from the top, you want that juice feed to be closed. If that juice feed is open and you're breaking the seal from the tank from the top cap, you're going to allow juice to free flow into the wicking area and leak everywhere. So just remember that. So before you fill it up, close the juice feed off, unscrew the top cap, and you have two very, very large openings for filling your juice. So whether you use squeeze bottles or dropper bottles, they both will fit nicely. Once you fill that up, you're not gonna open the juice feed up yet. You're gonna put the top cap back on first to seal the tank. And then you would proceed to reopen the juice feed. Now you may or may not see air bubbles come up when that happens. It just depends on how much juice you put on the cotton in the beginning. If you put enough juice on it where it doesn't need any more juice to wick, you won't see any air bubbles. But if you've barely wicked it, or if you've just put a tiny bit of cotton, just enough to pat it down and it doesn't, so it doesn't fray up, then you'll see air bubbles, which is good. Air bubbles are good, which means that it is wicking properly and it's wicking efficiently. Now you have adjustable airflow here at the bottom, huge on both sides. Now the cool thing about this tank is when you twist your airflow one way, the airflow ring locks, so it makes it easier to unscrew it so it doesn't free spin. And of course you can adjust it wide open. Of course this is a heavy hitter tank, this is what I consider it. So if you're gonna be putting aggressive builds on this tank and you want performance and you want that vapor production, then best recommendation is to have the airflow wide open. As you can see, it does come with a spare glass tank in case you break yours. It does come with a ring to protect your glass tank. And it does come with extra O-rings in case you lose them or damage them or if they break. Now it does come with a tool, and it does come with an adapter for your 510 drip tip. It is best to use the adapter if you have any custom drip tips that you may like to use still. If you're the type of person who really doesn't care much about 5-10 drip tips, then you would just leave the stock tip on the tank and use that. Now, you can check out the Ohmega RTA and other Advken products on CSVAPE.com. My name is DJ, and we're here to help you switch the habit.
Switch the habit at CSVAPE.com.